Hi, LindaBauwin here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is another creative fold card, and I have done this creative fold before. It is a full pleated card. We've had the angles, but I just wanted to show you it again today because it is done with the Affectionately Yours specialty paper, and I just love the colors. So what I have done is I've taken a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 crumb cake, and I have also taken a 4-inch by 5 1/4, and this is the Certainly or Cucumber Crush, and I have run it through that fluttering embossing folder. So I've got that. And then I'm going to just show you how to do your scoring. Again, this is the specialty paper. It measures 3 inches by 11 inches, and we need to score it. So we are going to start scoring at the 1.5 inch mark, and then the 2. And basically it's every 1/2 inch and then 1 inch. So then we're going to go to the 3 and then the 3.5. So there's our 1/2. And then now we're going to go to 4.5. And then we're going to go to 5 and then 6. 6.5, and that 6.5 is, of course, that little mark in between. 6.5, now we go to our inch, which is 7.5, 8, and then to 9, and then to 9.5. And again, this works with your specialty designer series paper that has, well, it doesn't have to be the specialty designer series paper. It just has to be the double printed so that it works. So now we need to find where our middle is, which I think is right here. Yes, so it's at the 5 inch and the 6 inch mark. I'm going to bring in my ruler, and I'm going to measure up 1.5 inches, and I'm going to put a little dot there. So a little dot at 1.5 inches on both sides. 1.5 inches. And then what I want to do, I want to cut from there to the 6 or from here to the 5. The secret of doing this is making sure that you cut it at the same angle at each side. So I'm putting my pencil mark here, and then I'm going to need to move that down. Pencil mark here, and then my score line where my 6 inch mark is, and I'm going to cut that off. And then on the other side, I'm going to, from the 5 inch score down to that 1.5 inch mark on the other side. Again, just making sure that you cut both at the same peak. And then you're just simply going to mountain, valley, fold that. So mountain, valley, mountain, valley. Well, let me get my score lines. There we go. I've got this. Now this paper is going to be a little bit bigger than the cardstock, the 4 inch by 5 1/4 in the green, but then you just simply fold it around. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So there's your pleated look, and again, you're getting a little piece of the green at the bottom. So I'm just going to open that up, and I am going to run my snail all the way across the top. So then when I fold that, it's going to seal at the top, but still give me the curtain effect at the bottom. And then I can just go in, if I want to put those flaps down, I can put glue dot on. But I'm just simply going to, oops, you know what, I sealed that on my paper. I want to remove that because I don't want it on my paper yet. I'm going to put that down, and I am going to run some snail across there like so, so that when I put it on my card, and I just want to kind of lay it so that it's in the middle of my card. And again, if you don't want those pleats to be poking up, you can put glue dots behind there. I kind of like the fullness of the pleats. So I've got that. Now you'll see with my finished card, I then took a small strip, a 1/2-inch strip of the crumb cake, and did a border across the top to hide that. Now you can use ribbon for that if you'd like, but again, I just used a piece of cardstock, and then I used that thoughtful banners to make a little banner across there. So there you have it, a double pleat card, or double curtain card. Some people are calling them curtain cards. So hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon.